Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody is fine. Today, our topic is practice your punctuation. It's a reinforcement of punctuation which we are going to do on focus page number 45. So, please open your focus grammar books on page number 45. The learning objectives are to be able to know about punctuation marks, to punctuate a paragraph correctly using different punctuation marks. Okay, students, as we have discussed all these punctuation marks, as you can see, we have discussed all these punctuation marks previously, but again, we are going to revise them. Okay, so first of all, there is full stop. As I've told you that a full stop comes at the end of a statement. Okay, what is a statement? A statement is a simple sentence that gives us information about something. So a full stop comes at the end of a simple sentence or a statement. Then the question mark. Definitely, a question mark comes at the end of a question when something is asked. So then there are capital letters. Okay, capital letters are used to start the sentences, and as well as they are used to start the proper nouns. So proper nouns are the names of particular persons, places, or things, like the river names, countries and city names, the newspaper names. Okay, so capital letters are used to start the sentences and to start the proper nouns. The next is comma. As I've told you, there are many uses of comma, but the common uses of comma are, first of all, it is used to show a slight pause in a sentence. Okay, and it is also used to show a list of words in the sentence or in the text. Then the exclamation mark. This mark is used at the end of a sentence which shows some sudden feelings or emotions, or strong feelings and emotions, like hurrah. Okay, so it comes at the end of a sentence that shows feelings, sudden feelings and emotions. The next is speech marks. Speech marks are used to show the beginning and ending of a direct speech. Okay, the direct speech is when we write down someone's actual words as it is. So it is a direct speech. So we use these marks over there in the direct speech in the beginning and at the ending of that direct speech. And the last one here is apostrophe. Apostrophe is also used in two ways: apostrophe of contraction and apostrophe of possession. Okay, apostrophe of contraction is when we make the short forms of the words, so then we use this apostrophe to make the short forms, so it is called contraction. And when we want to show the possession, okay, so we use it as apostrophe of possession. I hope, students, that you have revised these all these punctuation marks. Okay, now move on. That we have to open focus page number 45. Okay, so first of all, look at this question. Question number 1 is here. Practice your punctuation. Number 1, punctuate this passage correctly. Okay, students, please carefully listen the passage and identify or try to notice that which punctuation marks are missing here. Okay, so I'll read the passage. On Wednesday, Tara will run home from school and have a quick snack. She will get changed and go into town with her mom, Mrs. Petal. They will look for a present for her sister Saima's birthday. After this, they will stay in town and choose Tara a new skirt, jumper, coat, and pair of shoes. What a busy evening it will be. Okay, I hope, student, that you have noticed that which punctuation marks are missing here. Okay, there are many capital letters. Okay, the full stops, the commas, and the exclamation marks. So you have to notice, you have to identify that which punctuation marks are missing here. So what you have to do is your homework is that you will punctuate the passage correctly and write in your language notebooks. Okay, the passage which we have read, you have to punctuate it correctly and you will write it in your language notebook. Okay, I hope students that everything is clear, all the instructions are clear. Okay, see you, take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.